former Trump attorney Michael Cohen resumes tomorrow. The defense indicates that it will likely finish before the morning break. Two other potential witnesses to take the stand include a Federal Election Commission expert witness and Michael Cohen's former attorney Bob Costello, who has repeatedly attacked Cohen's testimony under oath. I'm joined now by retired California Superior Court Judge Judge Cordell for more legal perspective. Judge Cordell, great to see you. So the jurors had a weekend to digest star witness Michael Cohen's testimony and cross-examination, challenging his credibility. Is his testimony the linchpin for conviction or acquittal?
Well, FREDRICKA, thank you for having me on. This trial so far is going to end shortly. Really, there have been no surprises, and including the testimony of all the witnesses. Everyone has expected Michael Cohen to say what he said and expected the cross-examination to be as it was. The only surprise so far has been the good behavior of Donald Trump during the testimony of the witnesses. And the surprise that may happen, and it would be a big surprise if he chooses to testify. He won't. But he has an absolute right not to testify because it's going to be his call. So everything is just, I don't think anyone is surprised at all at how things are going. The key, one of the keys is indeed, as you mentioned, the testimony of Michael Cohen, but there's much more to that. There's the documentary evidence, and it's about following the money and following the paper trail and hooking all of that up with the testimony of the witnesses. That's what this case is really all about and what the jurors are going to have to consider.
All right. And now while I have you, as a retired California Superior Court judge, I've got to ask you about the U.S. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito's response to that upside down American flag flying outside his home, a possible nod to January 6th insurgents and the Stop the Steal mantra. He's blaming his wife. Should Alito recuse himself from any January 6th related or presidential immunity case matters?
Well, of course he should, and he won't. But as you mentioned, it's astounding to me. It's open season on the wives, right? Alito blames Martha Ann. Clarence blames Ginny. And actually, Senator Menendez blames Nadine. Right, Menendez blames Nadine. And it's just open season. It's just blame the wives. And I will tell you, thanks to, if we just talk about the Supreme Court, Alito and Clarence Thomas, the highest court in the land is ethically and morally fast becoming the lowest court in the land. And indeed, the court's favorability with the American public, the people it's supposed to serve, is at an all-time low. Yes, he should recuse himself. He will not, because no one can make him, just as Clarence Thomas should recuse himself on these cases that deal with the insurrection. It's very, very sad that this court these justices are acting the way they are, but the big problem is there is no one yet to rein them in. And the one person who could is Chief Justice Roberts. And he has not stepped up, he's the chief, to say to them, you need to stop doing this, you need to recuse yourselves. He could, but we're all just waiting. And right now, all we hear is silence.
All right. Great to hear your voice, Judge Judge Cordell. Thanks so much. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Fred.